Now it is my honor to honor the School Counselor of the Year for 2019, and that's Jose Godinez. And Jose, Josh Godinez. So could you please, I'm so sorry, we have Jose. Josh, can you come on upstairs? I know him so well, but anyway, thank you. We call him the voice of God because the introductions in the back, it's been him because he was actually on radio for many years before he went into school counseling. Go figure. So when I looked over what the application said and what people wrote about Josh, it was quite impressive. The words that they used was champion on behalf of school counselors. He looked at creating programs. He was tireless. Those are the words that they use. Was always out there working on behalf of the work that we do and creating programs. He did that in Fontana, and then Fontana counselors, are you in the house? Yeah, and then he did that on behalf of Corona Narco now at the high school level. And so with all of that, I am going to welcome and for you to say a few words at this point. So.
Thank you, Dr. Woodson. Hi, everybody. So I'd like to thank Dr. Nava for the nomination in the committee. You know, I am truly humbled to be the face of school counseling. And this year's theme, Charting the Course, it's so appropriate. You know, I had a moment a couple of weeks ago. I do socials throughout Southern California as your Southern California area rep. I hear a few woo out there. Probably did a few happy hours with me, yes? And after I got done ripping some raffle tickets, I heard my name, and I looked up and I knew that voice. And it was a voice that took me back to my middle school days. And as I looked at her face, I said, "Miss Wilson, is that you?" Now, mind you, I haven't seen her in a few years. I don't want to give away ages or anything. It's just been a couple of years. But yeah, it was her, you know, and how neat for me to go back to where it all began. So with the idea of charting the course, you know, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to bring her. Yeah, Miss Wilson, I know you're going to kill me. Come up here real quick. She's going to kill me. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my middle school counselor. I brought her back to take a picture, but if she's back there, I might as well bring her up. Yep. So, thank you. So yeah, so we sat there that day, and you know, she was doing the Ask a National Model before the Ask a National Model even existed, you know. This is the woman that taught me that grades mattered, and what we did in middle school actually matters, and rolls you on into high school, and high school rolls you on into college, and from there, you know, we just keep going. And one story, and Mom, don't kill me for telling this, but yeah, I told her, I said, the one thing that I remember, and I'm traumatized by it even to this day, is I kept telling my mom, she was a smoker back in the day, she doesn't smoke anymore, roll down the windows, I smell like smoke. And she's like, no, honey, it's in your head. It's in your head. And I'm like, no, you need to roll down the windows. Well, you know, she didn't. And one day, Miss Wilson called me in, and she was like, so is there something you need to tell me? I said, no, what do I need to tell you? She's like, have you picked up smoking? I was like, oh my God, I was never so mortified in my life. I went home that day, and I was like, Mom, we got to roll down the windows. So, yeah.
Worst part of my job.
Right? Yeah, it's what we do, we
love you.
Yeah. So, you know, looking at it, you know, and my high school counselor, I called her, she's in retirement. Oh, you want to sneak off? That's okay. Yeah, it's up to you. So, I want to retire like my high school counselor because she was like, honey, I got to look. No, I think I'm in South Africa. Wait, maybe I'm in New York. So she's not here. She's somewhere around the world, but she's not here. But really, I was that kid in high school who had all the ambition, but my parents didn't go to college. And so I needed somebody to tell me what A through G was, to guide me through what I needed to do in order to make it to college, and I'm so forever thankful to my middle school counselor and my high school counselor because they charted my path. They're the reason that I stand before you today, because without them, I don't know where I'd be. Actually, I was thinking about being a Blockbuster regional manager for a little bit. I'm glad that didn't work out. So, but really, my professional journey continues, and as I look out there, Catalina did it yesterday, and I want to do it real quick. If I call you, please stand up. If I ever worked with you at the settlement house right over here in Riverside, stand up. If I was ever your teacher, your graduate professor or counselor, stand up. If I worked with you at Harupa Hills, the first school that believed in me and gave me the opportunity to be a school counselor, stand up. Fontana Unified, all the counselors from Fontana Unified, stand up. Centennial High School, my current team, stand up. Corona Norco, if you are Corona Norco, my extended family, stand up. CASC, if I work with you in CASC, stand up. If you've ever been to a social and we've had a conversation somewhere along the way, stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to thank each and every one of you because you have charted my course. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you for doing all of the amazing work that you do, because school counselors rock. Thank you. I'm giving you a round of applause. If you didn't stand up, I've got 23 years, and in the words of Dr. Burrill, you're just a friend I haven't met yet. So we've got time. Keep doing the work that you do. We've got lots of students out there that go home to homes that are not homes. We have students out there who can't find academic success, but remind them that the word fail just means first attempt in learning. We have students out there who have all the ambition in the world, but need you because they have no clue where to start. In closing, I want to thank my family for coming, and Mom, Dad, the people that started it all, thank you for charting my course from the very beginning. Mom, I'd have you up here. Cancer sucks, but I'm glad that you're here with me today. And as proud as I am to carry this title on behalf of all of the school counselors in California, there's no title that I appreciate more than being your son. Thank you.
Thank you for being here and honoring your son too. That is just wonderful. And if I know anything about Josh, he talks so highly about his family, and is always saying such wonderful things about you all being his first counselor too. So thank you.